Hey guys, Leonix here. I'm joined by TSM's TheOddOne. He just played against the ARAM match with the Hot Shots versus the Saints. What do you feel about after that match?
We lost. Like, my little brother lost to Unicorns of Love 0-2. TSM lost to them 0-2, and then I lost my match, so I'm 0 for 5 this weekend. It's just not fun.
Playing with Hot Shot, how did that all happen? Did he invite you, or what was your initial reaction to coming on for an ARAM match at IEM?
It was pretty cool. Like, it was like, hey, yo, TheOddOne, want to sell out for $10,000? I'm like, I'm in, dude. One ARAM, $10,000. What can I lose?
Was there any strategy beforehand? I know it's an ARAM, you don't really pick as the champions, but playing on Kale, was there any strategy in the pregame champion select?
Nah, there was no strategy. It was like, just wing it, guys. And I'm like, whatever. Just ult me. And then I'm like, okay, I'll ult you. And then I get killed by Talon and Katarina, because that is bull. So, yeah.
Unfortunately, TSM, even though that you guys played against Unicorns of Love, representing for TSM, but was there any, what's your reaction and initial thoughts on that?
Yeah, they played really well. They had a few surprise picks, but they just simply won by playing better. So it was a little rough, but it was really unfortunate that we lost. So.
I know that you're a jungler, obviously, but coming into patch 4.20, I know you play a lot of solo queue. What are your initial reactions to the itemization? Any preference on Trailblazer or any champions that really stick out to you?
So right now, what next patch they're gonna nerf Ranger's Trailblazer because it's way too strong. So that's gonna nerf. Devour is really good, I feel. That's gonna nerf as well, unfortunately. So, because before you had to build Wriggles into Flare, and now Devour just skips that, gives you 40 damage. So they have to nerf it, but that's really strong. But next patch will be a little harder because they're nerfing Rangers, so you might actually see more than one smite. Because right now what you see is everyone goes Rangers unless you're Warwick. So next match will be funner. But for the most part, like, sustained jungles are pretty good. So any jungle that doesn't have to go back before level 3 is really good right now.
Is there any champions right now that you would like to see back in competitive play, or maybe come up back into the meta that you want to play?
I've been trying to get Sejuani back, but Sejuani sucks, so not gonna happen. Nautilus sucks, not gonna happen. I really want Warwick to not be perma-banned every game in solo queue, and Warwick's not fun, but they'll probably rework Warwick because Warwick is just, I don't like his design. He just ults, and then you can't do anything, you die, and then everyone reports you, so.
Being a world-class jungler and having a legacy that you've built up over the years, has there been any like prepping with TSM Santorin or any maybe mentoring for him?
Not really. Santorin knows a lot. Like, he's actually quite experienced. He's been in the challenger scene a long time. So he actually has quite a bit of experience. Like, we usually just talk about like what's really good so far in solo queue, but we don't really talk that much about that stuff most of the time.
Do you have any preference on, like, was there anything that you, like, any word that for when Santorin joined your team, was there anything that, like, maybe your word was more valued than other players? Like, did you have any effect of him being picked as the jungler for TSM?
Not really. Like, we sort of knew that he was really good out of all the choices we could pick, so it was basically unanimous that Santorin was the best pick, so it wasn't really this guy's better than this guy. It was like mostly just unanimous that Santorin would be it.
Lastly, do you have any shout outs to your fans or anything like that, or maybe in a plug-in?
Thanks for all the fans that came out here. Hopefully I've been able to meet most of them. It's been a pretty cool event, aside from the 05, so, but thanks for being here, guys.
All right, thank you again, TheOddOne. If you want any more content just like this, be sure to check out SK Gaming on YouTube, SK Gaming, or the Facebook. Other than that, till next time.